At $249.99, the new Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro aren't cheap, but with features like 24-bit audio, real-time translation, and adaptive noise cancellation, are they worth the price? Samsung's latest offering in the wireless earbud market comes with some big promises. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro are packed with tech. When wearing them, you have a translator right in your ear and music that adapts to your surroundings. If you're interested in picking these up, I'll have a link down in the description below. Now, before we get into how these earbuds perform, let's talk about something you'll notice right away: this new design. Samsung has ditched the familiar jelly bean shape of previous Galaxy Buds completely, and instead they've gone for something entirely new, or at least something entirely new for Samsung. They probably look very familiar if you're used to using something like AirPods Pro 2. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro sport what Samsung calls a blade stem design, and I'd say that actually is pretty unique. Instead of a smooth, rounded shape, these earbuds have a more angular, edgy look. Samsung took a page from other popular earbud designs and then just added their own twist. And this new shape isn't just about looks though. The angular design makes them easier to hold when putting them in and when removing them from your ear, so there's that practical benefit too. And the blade is also functional. Samsung has added squeeze and swipe gestures to these stems. That means you can control the volume from each earbud, which is great when your phone is stashed in your pocket. They also have these cool LED lights built in, which come on when trying to locate them using the Find My Buds feature or using the new interpreter feature, but more on that shortly. When it comes to colors, you've got two options for the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro: white and silver. It's a classic look, but if you were hoping for something more vibrant to match the array of colors Samsung is releasing for, say, the Galaxy Z Flip 6, you're out of luck. One thing that hasn't changed is durability. Like their predecessors, these earbuds are tough. They've got an IP57 rating for water and dust resistance, which in plain English means they can handle a bit of dust and can survive being underwater for up to 30 minutes. So if you accidentally drop them in a puddle or get caught in the rain, your earbuds should be fine. Next, let's talk about some of the smart features that Samsung has built into the Buds 3 Pro. First up, the squeeze gestures and swipe gestures that I mentioned, they work great. I'm a big fan of the squeeze in particular, as they work even if your hands or earbuds are wet, or if you're wearing gloves. It's a smart change compared to previous Samsung Buds, but I think it'll make a big difference in everyday use. The Buds 3 Pro also support 360 audio, which is great if you're into virtual or augmented reality, or just love listening to spatial audio recordings. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Imagine you're traveling in a country where you don't speak the language. If you're like me, you'd probably find yourself fumbling with a translation app on your phone just to try to understand what someone is saying. But with the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, you've got a real-time translator built in. Once enabled, I'm able to hear foreign languages spoken through the buds in English. So in other words, someone can speak to me in French and the buds will do the translation for me and speak into my ears in English. It's really cool. Another great quality of life feature is voice detect. The Buds 3 can tell when you're speaking and will automatically lower the volume and switch to ambient mode. No more awkwardly trying to have a conversation while fumbling to take your earbuds out. If you're someone who likes to keep your earbuds in all the time, you'll especially appreciate that one. All right, now that we've explored the smart features, let's get to the heart of what really matters in earbuds: the sound. First up, these earbuds support 24-bit 96 kilohertz audio. That's a lot of numbers, but what does it mean for you? Basically, they'll more closely replicate the sound quality that musicians and engineers work with in the studio. When listening to music, this is a great upgrade. The Buds 3 Pro also pick up a dual driver and dual amplifier system. In plain English, that means there's a separate speaker for the high and low sounds. The idea is to give you clearer highs and deeper bass without things getting mixed up and muddy. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro also come with some clever software tricks. The adaptive noise cancellation adjusts based on what's going on around you. Noisy coffee shop, it'll crank up the noise cancellation. Quiet park, it'll dial it back. It can even switch to an awareness mode if it hears something important like a siren, so those sounds will still come through. A lot of these features are basically one-to-one with what the AirPods Pro 2 offer, but in my opinion, that's a good thing. Now, it's not all smooth sailing, as some have reported a buzzing noise in quiet environments when noise cancellation is turned on but no music is playing. And I'm hoping that it's not something widespread, and if it is, that it's something that Samsung can quickly fix through a software update. For those of you who love tinkering with the sound of your audio, there's the inclusion of a 9-band custom EQ in the Galaxy Wear app. Audiophiles are gonna love this, and that's definitely something that you won't find on the AirPods Pro 2 over on the iPhone side of things. The Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro packs some serious tech. From 24-bit audio to real-time translation, they're not short on features. The new blade design looks sleek, and the squeeze controls are a nice touch. When it comes to sound quality, the Buds Pro 3 deliver. The dual driver system pumps out clear highs and deep bass, and that 9-band EQ is gonna be a game changer for audio geeks. That said, they're not perfect, and at $249.99, they are not cheap. So who are these for? If you're a Samsung fan who wants top-notch sound and cutting-edge features, these might be your next buy. But if you're on a budget or just don't need all these bells and whistles, you'll likely want to look elsewhere. The Galaxy Buds Pro 3 are not the only thing Samsung just announced. We've got a whole bunch more on all the announcements, including my first look at the new Samsung Galaxy Ring. Check that out, and I'll meet you over there. Thanks for watching as always, guys. I appreciate your support. I'm Andru, and I will catch you in the next video.